Hi, I'm Mike Winkler, and I'm the Principal Managing Broker for Coldwell Banker Bain in Issaquah, Washington.
And I'm E.J. Bolts. I'm the Principal Managing Broker for Coldwell Banker Bain on Mercer Island, Washington.
E.J., because of the market changes, we talked last time about whether or not it's a good time to get into real estate or not as a career. But the key was changes.
That's right, Mike, and I think that our broker viewers and members of the public that watch our Realty Brothers blog posts would all agree that one of the constants in our life right now is change. So let's talk about the changes that we see in the real estate world and how we deal with those.
Well, like the general economy and global economy, a lot of the changes based around communication modes. So for example, electronic signature and communication through means like Twitter and Facebook and texting, which texting is interesting because that creates documentation issues. But Twitter alone, if you think about it, we talk about change, but think of the rapid change. Twitter alone has been responsible for, what, 2 or 3 totalitarian regime falling because people were able to mass communicate and affect that change. So how does change affect real estate? Well, enormously.
Right, the communication piece alone that you just mentioned, another thing that has been a huge factor in terms of change in our real estate world over the last few years is the fact that our contracts used to change maybe once every couple of years, and then it got to be where the contracts changed about once a year. Now we see that the contracts change 2 or 3 or possibly 4 times every year. And in fact, just recently, the seller disclosure form, the Form 17s, were changed, and that created a whole set of processes for people that needed to get new disclosure forms for their listings that weren't sold. So rapid change in contracts that create new things to learn and new processes to deal with.
Well, and notwithstanding the market forces, things like the Standard & Poor's downgrading of the U.S. debt, changes in the lending world are also rapid. They just changed the good faith estimate until recently, and I was going over a HUD today, and I went to our lenders at Landover Mortgage and said, let me ask you a couple of questions about the HUD, and maybe we ought to do another class on it because there's been changes to the HUD. And they said, oh no, let's wait. There's going to be a couple more changes coming with the good faith that's going to also affect the HUD. And so, we see changes in lending, we see changes in escrow, we see changes in title. For whatever reason, everybody wants to blame the economy, but the fact of the matter is that change is constant in all of the worlds in which we operate within real estate right now.
That's true, Mike, and I think that the solution or the answer to how we really handle this, the solution is that companies like Coldwell Banker Bain acknowledge, expect, and accept change, and that we are true agents of change. We like to think that we are, and I believe that's an accurate description, because an agent of change is someone that facilitates change, expects change, and allows it to happen in really a non-judgmental and safe sort of environment so that our customers and clients can see the change coming around them in dealing with this real estate world, and we allow that to happen in a way that makes them feel safe and comfortable, and as we allow that to happen.
And a lesson for brokers is that you really need to embrace the changes in our market and manage the learning process, just like today in asking our lender partner about some of the changes to the formats and the forms themselves. We need to do that as an industry on a regular basis, and it's really all about learning, and every business evolves, and that's simply all that we're doing is evolving as well. And so the lesson for you as a potential buyer or seller is that you need to engage with a firm that provides for the changes, educates to the changes, and make sure that the brokers that you're dealing with have the support so that you have a foundation behind them.
Absolutely, well said. I'm E.J. Bowles.
I'm Mike Winkler. Till next time.